Quadratic function today. So first of all, what is quadratic function? So who will tell me about quadratic function? What is quadratic function? Yes, a quadratic function. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Any function in which highest power is 2, your function variable power is 2. It's called a quadratic function. Great, excellent, excellent. Okay, quadratic function. A quadratic function is a polynomial function with degree 2. Highest power is 2, like y is equal to x square plus 2. So this is called a quadratic function. Why? Because the highest power of variable is 2. Like y is equal to x square. This is also quadratic function. Y is equal to 2x plus 3, like 2x plus 1, yeah, plus 3. This one is linear equation because variable powers are 1, 1. In this case, highest power is 2. So quadratic function, a type of function which variable power is 2, or degree 2. General form of quadratic function, y is equal to f of x, ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c, these are, yeah, constant. Coefficient of x square a, coefficient of x is b, and c. And a not equal to 0, because if a is equal to 0, this one, if a becomes 0, then this becomes a linear equation, because a multiplied by this one equal to 0. Let's suppose if one question is given like y is equal to, for example, 2x square plus dx, yeah, plus 4x plus 3 plus 1. So how many methods we can solve this question? For solving quadratic function, you can use three methods. Yes, great. And these methods are, one is factorization, second one is completing square, and third one is quadratic formula. Yes, three methods. One is factorization. Factorization, and second one is completing square. Yes, completing square, and third one is quadratic formula. You can. Okay, how we can draw graph of quadratic function? Graph of quadratic function will be a parabola. For example, we have function like y is equal to x square. If we draw graph of this function, graph of this function. Wait 1 minute. If we draw graph of this function, so giving values to x, and I mean input value, and you will receive output value for y. But if you give any type of value, it will be positive, because if you give plus 1, result is 1. But if you give minus 1, result is also 1. Same, plus 2, result will be 4 because square. And if you give minus 1, result will be minus 2, result will be plus 4. So the graph will start from 0, because here we have what? Here we have 0, x square plus 0. So graph will be like this. Sorry, this one. Graph will be this one. Correct. So here you can see from this graph that the function will get only positive values because domain is x values, all x values, and range is y values. This one is the range. So what will be the domain of this function? Actually, domain of this function, domain of quadratic function, are real numbers. You can give negative value, you can give positive value. So domain will be from minus infinity to plus infinity. Domain from minus infinity to plus infinity. But what about range? You can see range is y value. So only positive y is possible. Negative y is not possible. So we can say that you can see here 0, then it's increasing toward what? Plus y. So range will be from 0 to plus infinity. Okay, let's suppose we are given this function, another function, like y is equal to, we have here, y is equal to x square plus 1. So, what will be the graph of this function and what will be the domain and range of this function? So, if you draw graph xy coordinates, so you can see here, because we have x square plus 1 here, so graph will start from plus 1. Here we have just x square plus 0, so it will start from 0. So graph will be from here, from 1, like this one. And in this case, domain is all real numbers. Domain will be from minus infinity to plus infinity. You can say that all real numbers. So what about range? So range of this function are y values. Wait. We are going toward vertex 1. So are real numbers. What will be the range? So range actually you can see 1. So these values are not possible. Only, for example, values above 1 is possible. So range will be from 1 to plus infinity. Let's suppose if equation start from y is equal to x square plus 5. So in this case, graph will start from plus 5. If we have plus 5 here, so graph will start from plus 5. Domain is same, all real numbers, but range will be from 5 to infinity, plus infinity. Same negative value is also possible. For example, if we have negative values, negative. Let me give another example. For example, y is equal to x square minus 2. So you can see we have minus. So what will be the graph of this function? Graph of this function will be, and it will start from minus 2, like this one. So in this case, same domain is all real numbers from minus infinity to plus infinity. What will be range? So range will be from, it will start from minus 2 toward infinity. Y will be, so minus 2 into plus infinity. Range will be. Same if graph start from minus 4, like this one. So you can say domain values, domain are real numbers, and range is from minus infinity, so from minus 4 to plus infinity. If coefficient of x square is minus, like y is equal to minus x square, so graph will be like what? Graph will be like this one. It will be an negative y. This is reflection. When you multiply with negative, so automatically it will shift other side. So it will open downward. Same if you have, for example, plus 1 here, so graph will start from plus 1. If you have minus 1, so graph will start from minus 1. Same plus 2 minus 2. Okay, so quadratic function, graph of quadratic function, and domain and range of quadratic function. So these are easily, you can find again, polynomial function with degree 2 is called what? Quadratic function. Highest power in quadratic function is 2. There are three methods for solving. One is factorization, second one is completing square, third one is formula, quadratic formula. But you cannot solve all question with factorization. Same, you cannot solve all question with completing square, but you can solve any question with quadratic formula. So better to use quadratic formula directly if you want to solve a question. Domain and range. So okay, but main thing how we can draw graph. For example, we have this graph y is equal to x square and y is equal to minus x square. So you know y is equal to x square graph is like this one. It will start from 0, and y is equal to minus x square. It will be like it will open downward. It depend upon what? It depend upon a. So let me tell you what is a. How you can draw graph. Yes. So graph of quadratic function is parabola. It depend upon the coefficient of a. Like what? For example, we have this function. Yeah, we have any function. Let me tell you y is equal to ax square. This is general function plus bx and plus c. This is general function of quadratic function. So when a is positive, positive means when a is greater than 0. So what will happen? Actually, parabola will open upward like this one. It will open upward. When a is negative, less than 0 means when a is negative, so parabola will open downward like this one. So when parabola open upward like this one, so actually these points are called what? These points are called minimum point. When parabola open downward, so these are called actually maximum point. For example, if you are given profit function, so profit function like you have any function like p of x is equal to, let's suppose, x square plus 4x like something minus 10. If you draw graph of this function, it will be upward or downward, any how, but if function is given like this one, let's suppose this function. So these are actually maximum points, these are minimum points. For profit, we want maximum point. Yeah, every organization want to increase its profit. If this one is, let's suppose, a cost function, so everyone want to reduce its cost. So for profit, we need this point. At this point, your profit is maximum. For cost, these are the points, because these points, your cost is minimum. So it depends upon parabola, coefficient of parabola A, it open upward or downward. So how we can find? Yeah, before solving before drawing graph, so how you can find these points, how to find maximum point, how to find minimum point. So we need to write these in vertex form. What means vertex form? So let's study vertex form. Main thing in quadratic function is writing in vertex form. Standard form or vertex form of quadratic function. F of x is equal to a square a into x minus h plus k, where h and k, these are vertex points. Graph of function. So these points, actually these points are h and k point, h and k point. And this line passing from what? Passing from h and k point, this is called axis of symmetry. Yeah, line of symmetry or axis of symmetry. For example, function is like this one. In this case, for example, this point x is equal to 5, and you know this point y is equal to 0. This point. So h and k are 5 and 0. 5 and 0. First one h and k. And this line, for example, 5. This is called axis of symmetry. Line of symmetry or axis of symmetry. Before drawing a graph, so you need to find h and k value. For example, let's suppose you know that h and k is 5 and 0, these points. So then you can give some 2, 3 negative values, less values than 5, like 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can give some positive values like, greater values like 6 value, 7 value, and 8 value. Where this is the, you can say, slope of quadratic function. A is positive, A is negative. When A is positive, so it will open upward like this first one and second one. But when A is negative, so the parabola open downward. And you can find h and k value. If you know h and k value, then you can easily draw graph. Uh, without without knowing the value of h and k, it is very difficult to draw. You need hundred of values, then you can find vertex point. Yes. So how we can write an equation in vertex form? Let's try one example. For example, we are given one equation. F of x is equal to, let's suppose we have, yes, wait. X square plus 2x plus 32. How you can write in vertex form? Vertex form is a into x minus h whole square plus k. So with the help of completing square, you can find x minus h whole square, then plus k. Okay, method is first these two value, take common. If there is no common, so take one from. To take one common, if we take one from these, so 1 equal to, we have what? We have x square Then, if you know formula of what? A minus B or A plus B whole square. A square plus B square, yeah, A minus B square, A plus B whole square. So coefficient of x square, 12x, this one is plus, so it means this is plus formula. So we have 2, we have what? We have 1, so we have x, and then we have what? We have 6. Because 2 multiplied with 6 equal to what? 12. Plus, we have 32 here. It means this formula is incomplete. We have x square plus 2ab, but b square is missing. So we know that what is b here? B is 6. So write down, yeah, add 6 square inside, and also write down 6 square minus 6 square outside. It means you are adding and subtracting x square. Okay, now this formula is complete. Like what? We have x square plus 2x6 plus 6 square. This means that we have 1, we have x plus 6 whole square, completing square. What we have outside, actually 32 plus 32 minus 36 equal to what? Minus 4. So this means that, can we write like this one, x plus 6? So we have minus, so I can write in the form of minus. Minus, we have what? We have 6, but we have minus 6. Again, if minus multiply with minus become plus. Whole square, and can we write this one is plus minus 4. So vertex form, one value, h value is minus 6, k value is minus 4. So what will be the graph of this function? Both are negative, x and h both are negative. So which quadrant show both negative? It means third quadrant, where x is equal to minus 6 and y is equal to minus 4. So this point. Now, what is the value of a? Positive or negative? If a is positive, so parabola will open upward. If a is negative, so parabola will open downward. Okay, you can see this graph. This graph is passing from these two lines, where these points are called what? These points are called is intercept, x-intercept and y-intercept. For example, uh, let's suppose graph is in third quadrant. If we draw graph, so it will open like this one, correct? So these points, actually these are called vertex points. How you can find vertex? Sorry, these are called x and y intercepts. X intercept and y intercept. These two are x-intercept, and when this graph moves upward, this point is called y-intercept. How you can find intercept value? For x-intercept, put y is equal to 0. You need to put y is equal to 0. And for y-intercept, you need to put x is equal to 0. Okay, I will solve one example for finding x-intercept and y-intercept. So it was vertex form. Let's try one another example on vertex form. For example, but I think this meeting will end in few minutes. So let me try another example. If we have y is equal to, or f of x is equal to, we have 2x square minus, okay, 20x plus 2. So we need to write in vertex form. So first of all, take common. If there is, so 2 is common, you can take 2 common, not x square. You need to take just coefficient. We have x square minus this one is 20. So when you take 2 common, left with only 10x. 2 is outside. Now to complete this formula, we need to add b square, but we don't know what is b here. So you need to write in the form of what? X square minus. We have 2a and b. Okay, first number is always this one is a, so write down x. What is b here? We need to multiply a number with 2 equals 10. So when you multiply 2 with 4, it's 8. When you multiply 2 with 3, 6. When you multiply 2 with 6, 12. But if you multiply 2 with 5, here if you multiply with 5, so b is 5. We know from this one that b is 5. So now we know that b is 5. So add b square here to complete the formula. It means 5 square. So outside we have 2, and what we are adding we will subtract as well. But here you can see here we add 5 square. So actually this is not 5 square. 5 square is 25, and this 5 square also multiply with 2. So 5 square with 2 equal to what? 50. Actually we added 50 with this equation. So you need to subtract outside minus 50. Now this formula is complete. 2 into x minus 5 whole square, and 2 minus 50 is equal to 48. Where what is the 5? This is h value. Okay, what about k? So k is minus 48. 2, this 2 show what? This is slope, and this means that 2 is positive, so it will, the parabola will open upward. How we can draw graph where x is positive and y is negative? So which quadrant show x is positive and y negative? Of course, fourth quadrant, where x is equal to 5 and y is equal to what? Y is equal to 48 minus 48. So this point, and a is positive, so parabola will open upward like this one. This point 5, this is actually axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry or line of symmetry. Correct?